me closer.
What's up, all you Dragon Solars out there? We just started a gear grind contest, and I'm just running through my stuff and grabbing some gear. I only got one more tier to go, but that isn't why you're here, is it? No, why you're here is you want to see this. I finally got her geared up from the contest. I waited for the contest. I got her skilled up, and I finished up most of those runes. Now, I didn't find anything better for the runes for her, but here's what I was able to come up with. I got them all 4-starred now. I haven't really went and tried to get anything more for 5-star, but I used what I could for resources, and I waited for the gear grind so that way I could get a little bit more of these. If you notice now, I was down to 20 in the last time we went and looked at it. I got a lot of bolt because most of my grinding came from the later levels. I had her up to orange 6 before the contest, just from, running through, grabbing one item here and there, grabbing a few scraps here and there from the shops. And so, I was able to get her up to orange 6, and the rest of the way was just basically cyan and a little bit of orange, 8, 7, and 8. It wasn't too bad. I mean, the grind for her is pretty wicked when it comes to this gear. Let's see. Here's one that you're going to need like 200 to 400 of those. I didn't do an exact count, but you need quite a few, and the drop rate on those are so awful. Another one was the all-famous pail. That's another one that's fun to do. And this one right here is probably where is it at? Probably one of the worst things to grind for is this right here. That has such a low drop, and if you go there and then you look at the things, see, there's 3 different ones. See, on this one right here, it's an end drop, okay? On this one right here, it's a second drop. It should have a high drop rate, but it does not at all. And then when you get to the last one, what do you know? It's back to the end again. The drop rate for that is just so low, it just burns through all of your materials. I had about 250 stand packs. I grinded just a few more of those before the contest. And my last video, I have 6 left. I haven't really bothered to use that quite yet. I'll probably use it later in the day. But anyways, so I grinded her out, and I finally got her up to C3. Now, if you want to know the numbers, which with an ocean set, I don't think I had any skill powers. I'll have to go check in the temple in a bit. But we got 86k magic damage. That's pretty good for a number. That's 92,000. As soon as she hatches from her eggshell, she'll unleash an explosion of light. That's just wicked. That's a pretty big number for a green skill right there. And then we got this one. She heals herself for 9,000 every second for 4 seconds. I mean, that's about, 36 to 37,000. It's okay. If an enemy disrupts her sleep, she'll fire a ball of light, dealing 71,000 true damage. So she could be a potential temple hero if her sleep gets disrupted. So we'll see how that works. And then final skill number for that is 63.5%. One thing I admit I did forget to do is I forgot to see how much each skill does for that purple skill. Because now that she's Cyan 3, my expertise is now at a 31, plus 5 is 36, plus 15 more is 51. 51 expertise is pretty good. So I'm wondering how much, I can't remember how much percentage it was, but it's a 105. I might assume it starts at, I forgot, I'll have to look at the other video to see where it started at, but potentially it could be up to 100% extra bonus crit damage. That is amazing bonus crit damage. The only catch with it is she's got to be out of her egg. I've ran a few battles, and I noticed that when I'm trying to get her set up in that battle, and she doesn't seem to be able to do it too easily. But Since the contest is running, I've been also using my contest heroes. See, if you look at this battle right here, I was able to get 5th place in here by using my contest heroes. That was the lineup that I used. Dust Devil is obviously, or Dust Devil obviously for Bulwark. I believe Dust Devil does work for her as well. And then if you notice, I don't even have a Dungeon Man in here. So you never know what this could mean. So let me just run this. I'm attacking a different person. I'm not sure how well it'll work out. Everybody's hero is different. But, so anyways, here we are in the battle. They're just trying to do their best to wipe out. Oh yeah, this ain't gonna work out well. See, this person right here that I attacked, he's got a really good rune setup. He knows his runes well. This person right here, the one that I attacked earlier, Ruler Sarah. If you watch this, I'm sorry. But I haven't discussed runes with her before, so I'm not sure how her runes are. I tried to run Coliseum, and this person right up here, I didn't do too well with. I ran a little bit too much here, but what I did forget to do is I forgot to throw him in there. He's very helpful when he uses his white skill, or her, I guess it's a her, uses her white skill because she will stun them. That's a really good thing about it, and it's a high damage output. That's what I had running against that, and that's what I have running against that. Now, I didn't even get past line 1 when I did it last time, so we'll attack this and see how well it works. One thing I've noticed in Expedition, it seems like Unripe Hatchling, I already ran my Expeditions, but I do have more I can run again. It seems like Unripe Hatchling seems to not have an energy at all, and then even though she doesn't take damage, in the menu, she will be only at half health. I'm wondering why that is. I'm not sure if that's a bug or if that's something that's supposed to happen. But without further ado, see how much stunning I'm doing? Easy peasy. Now I'm going here. I'm going through maximum energy drain. Ooh. What happened there? That was her flame spin. Wow, that was pretty wicked. It's pretty good that there we go. I think we got it. Oh, she didn't die. I thought she just died, but she didn't. I'm not sure how much energy draining works against her. I haven't seen that yet. So I got 2 lines done. Ooh, this ain't gonna look good for you because she is almost dead. Yep, I'm a loss right there. So like I was saying before, it's kind of a gamble, but it's a little bit better odds using Huntress with Dust and then just having Enchanter in there. So it's not difficult. Another thing I just noticed is he changed up his line and I wasn't paying attention. So that's another good reason why I messed up on that one. Because what I did do is I ran, yeah, he definitely changed up his line. Originally I think I had D-Slayer up top. Now it would have been a lot different though if I would have ran it differently, but actually I'm not even sure if I did that anymore. But anyways, yeah, so Coliseum, I'm still trying to work a contest line around. I haven't thrown her up in my defense yet. I'm still running this defense. What I want to do is I want to run more tests. My last Expo run, I didn't get a chance to do much testing at all. That's what I've been dealing with all contests. I don't know what's going on with these Expos, but basically there's not much I can do about it. I mean, sometimes you run your Expos and you have all purple heroes and that you're facing, and you can't really get a good idea. For one, is because Unripe Hatchling needs to get attacked in order to come out of her egg and gain that maximum energy. I mean, it's not much you can do about that. So I'm trying to find a good line to get tested with. I mean, it's ridiculous how random this Expo is. Same for Crypt 2 lately. Some days you're going to run into a full Cyan lines. Some days you're going to run into all orange. I don't know what's up with this glitch, but it's not really cool at all if you ask me. You want to run your tests on these heroes and stuff like that, and Expo is a really good place to do it. You get to test how she is with max energy, or well, some heroes, not her in this case. See right there, she didn't take 1 damage, and one piece of damage, and she's like at half right there. I don't understand why, but that's doing that anyway. Basically, this is a setup that I'm using for my Expo runs. Like I said, though, I'm having issues with this Expo being alt. See, it's orange, purple, orange, purple, orange, purple the whole way through. I'm not sure how well this will work when I do a full run of Expo lines. Just the other day when I ran my Expo, I had, it seemed like I had every single meta hero that I was facing against. Seems like every line was a KK D-man, you know, but it wasn't during a contest, so I was easily able to run it with my burned one and my Dust Devil, and my, who did I have? Burn one, Dust Devil, Orc Monk, D Slayer, and probably DH or something, you know, a little extra protection. Basically, if you have Burn one and Dust Devil, that's all you need against any KK line, especially in Expo. You know, you're already starting at full energy. It seems like the other team is a little bit slower. I'm not sure why, but yeah. So if you notice that she's not gaining any energy at all, so her energy gain is highly based on that eggshell, or when she comes out of her egg. I'm not exactly sure if that's supposed to happen or not, but it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. So I'm running through my Expo, just grabbing my contest points. Expo is a really good place to do tests on new heroes when you have good ones. Ooh, did you see that? That was a 1.2 million with Bulwark. See, Bulwark is a really, really damaging tank when it comes to matching with Dust Devil. Another good thing is Bulwark is really hard to kill, and it seems like Bulwark will grab energy like really, really well. She is definitely a force to be reckoned with. She will not die easily against KK lines either, so that's also another option to throw in. A lot of times when I'm in Coliseum and I have that last fill spot, you know, I got my Burn one, I got my D-Man, I got my D-Slayer against that KK meta line in the first one with the D-Slayer in that KK meta line. See, there it is again, 1.2 million she does. I'll throw Bulwark in there because once she does her slam like that, she stuns every single person. And once you're stunned, you're able to start getting your animations back in order. So it's very, very helpful to have her in your lines. She's a good replacement for Dust in that Burn one line that I was talking about for the first attack against in a Collie. Because if you notice, you know, like against that Enchanter line, I've been running Dust Devil down there instead. Or sometimes I've ran Dust Devil with my, trying to outbeat the Shaman understudy meta line that was going on. That doesn't seem to be too much of a thing lately after the Enchanter and Forgotten Dragon thing started. So it's, you know, you got to really adjust your heroes when the meta changes. It's very important to try to find those counters. Don't be afraid of losses. I mean, some of you will have, you know, 10 attacks a day. Some of you only have 5. Basically, I will run about 2 or 3 attacks throughout the day to run tests and find out new combos to use. But during rewards time, I usually save about 2. With the way this current meta is, and it does seem like that skill gap is increasing a lot more lately, where only the best are able to get up there. You know, the ones who have that meta line tip-top shape. You know, so basically, you know, if you have that, you're going to drop down a lot slower and a lot slower. A few days ago, I did a test run in my first attack against a first-person player, and I ended up, at the end of the day, getting a top 10 rewards. I didn't even, you know, attack anybody else after that throughout the day. Things got busy and I wasn't able to attack. I went to collect for my rewards and I noticed, holy crap, I got 350. Or was it 300? But, you know, it wasn't the usual 250 for top 50 though. And I was like, wow, that's pretty good. So it seems like once you get these meta lines set up, your defenses are really solid. People are not going to be touching you much at all. If they do, you're going to get a lot of defenses. It's that Forgotten Enchanter meta that's going on right now that's really helping you out in defenses. It's really hard to counter it as far as I've seen so far. I've seen a few different ideas thrown out there, but it's based on how you ruin your heroes. Somebody's using trio against that line or something, and they got extreme movement speed on him, and he wipes everybody out right away. I mean, you never know. It all depends on those runes. So, second run for Expedition. There we go. Now we finally have ourselves some. I mean, it's only Cyan, but I mean, at least these, it's not purple and orange. So, I'm going to run a little test and see how this works. I haven't tested her yet, like I said, in Expo. So, we'll see how well she works. She should be taking damage. I mean, there's a ninja and there's a bard and a bulwark in that line. So, she's staying in her shell, so that's showing that she's not getting hit. And once I throw bulwark down, everybody's dead. Looks like she got hit once, maybe. I mean, I'd have to run a solo against that to find out. Let's find out, actually. I'll run her in Dust and see how well this works. I'm going to have to retreat after this because I want to do my contest hero lines, but let's see how this works out. See what I mean? Her health is way down there right now. I don't see, look at that. Attack, attack. She's dodging everything. Wow. She is dodging everything. I've never noticed that. Oh, she took damage there. I'm not sure what's going to go on here. Let me throw auto on, though, just in case. But, wow, look at that dodge. I've never noticed this dodge. She's not gaining any energy, though. That's what I'm wondering what's going on with that. She's supposed to have health taken away from the egg, isn't she? And she's not. There's no energy drainers there. All she's doing is dodging everything. Like, she's a survivable hero. Wow. Like, I mean, if Wee Witch's white skill is being dodged by that, that's pretty insane. Alright, so she timed out on that. I'm not sure what happened there. I'll run one more test. See what happens. Oh, I also forgot to check to see if she gets energy from Shaman, too. If that doesn't work out, if this doesn't work out, then I'll run that. So, Dust Devil. Oh, I notice how Corgi doesn't stop when Dust Devil does that. But it seems like my Dust Devil is doing all the work here. But wow, she is dodging a lot. I've never even thought to look at how much dodge she has. But what I'm concerned about is where is this hatching for the white skill? She's just sitting there dodging and all. See, she got hit once, still nothing. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to do much. Alright, so now let's go throw Shaman in here and see how well this works out. See if she actually gains some energy from this. I mean, with the Cyan line and my Dust Devils taking out most of those heroes, that's pretty good. Alright, so here we are running Shaman. Look at there, she is gaining energy now. She just lost a bunch of energy. And she's no longer gaining energy because Shaman died, but my spec did just die. I don't know what's going on here. She's just sitting there, though. Not gaining any energy. Not losing any either. But with that line that I went up against, there shouldn't have been any energy gains. She's not really. She takes a little bit and then she finally gets it. So she's white skilled right now, ready to go. And some reason, there it goes. Jeez, I didn't catch that damage number, but I'll bet you that was pretty good damage number. All right, so there's my little brief testing of her. I haven't really run too much testing other than that, though. I'll finish my Expo runs later. So. Well, let's see. I hope that this gave you a little insight on what she does, though. It was versus spec. So that's always nice. Once again, I'll do a little recap. I only have this one full start. I don't have too many for runes right now. I mean, I got a bunch of horrible runes here. I'll keep that ocean for now. And so, yep, I got that set up. I ran for the intellect, skill, power, and expertise. She does not have starting energy, as I pointed out before. And max health, not that great. Armor, magic resist, not that great. But her dodge, I wanted to take a look at that real quick. Let's find out. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Holy crap. She's got over 2,000 dodge. Yeah, she's going to be a force to reckon with. So, yep, I got her cooldown. Trying to get as much. That was one of my holy damage. Trying to get as much expertise as I can. Fire damage. Those are all 3 great skills to get. You know, I got them set up here so far. I might, just to check it out, see how it works. I might do a test run to see how she is with starting energy. I have her set up for ocean with an ocean as a key, so I could probably, just for test purposes, I'm not going to keep them on or anything, but see, understudy, I can run a few of these on here. I did have, that's an 86, and that one's only 4-star 27 because it's not that great, but I'll bet you I can find a good mist one to substitute for my ocean key that I have on her. But I'll run a test on her later with that and see how it goes. So I hope this video gave you some insight on Unripe Hatchling and how much potential she might have. One more thing to add too is I've noticed that people are starting to put her in there. Usually the best ones in here are the ones running her. Some did her up right away. I wanted to wait for this contest to do it, but yeah, you can see a few people are definitely throwing her in there. So we'll see how it goes through further testing, and once I gather some more info from other players that that have done a lot of testing. Hope this video helps, and I hope you guys have a great day. Good luck to yourselves, and keep grinding. Like, subscribe, rate,